Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Freddie Peralta.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ian Happ up to hit. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Tries to get back and save. And the right-hander deals. Late swing, foul to the left. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The toss to second on the Hoskins. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And the 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Two out, space is empty. And another ball. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Cubs. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Two outs. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Righty delivers.
Yeah. Big swing and a miss. Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting
the rope into right, and that's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Tag, save it home. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. There's the strike at the knees.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering upstairs. And that's down and away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-1 now, 2 aboard, and a foul ball. Bellinger at second, Swanson at first, 2 out of the inning. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Justin Steele. What do you have on him?
You can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking them out. Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Pitch out, but no action. Steele, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Out in front and foul to the left side. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. On On the ground is short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Willie Adames in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
To third. Runner around third. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. First pitch misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Hoskins swings and blasts a high fly ball. Deep left field. And going back. Say goodbye to that one. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. Next for Milwaukee, Joey Wiemer. Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jahmai Jones, batting with one down, takes a strike. Still only one out here in the inning.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
No, next pitch is outside. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Full count.
In the air out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out. Here's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No.
It's 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's Yan Gomes.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
There's a strike. Gomes, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2009. Swings through that one for strike two. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Matt Mervis in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting none, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And downstairs.
That's the ball. 2 up.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic. The Brewers leading by 3 here at the top of the second. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Cubs are down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. We head to the bottom of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Tyler Black. The wind of the pitch. On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 22.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Christian Yelich. Popped out and foul ground first time through. A little bit low.
That's low.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. One out, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Diving, makes the grab.
Third baseman, number 2.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you could possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
This is Bryce Terang, and he drops it down the third baseline, and it goes just foul. Now the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Whips it across. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cubs 1. On to the third inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Inside, just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And a foul ball. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Chorio makes the grab for the second out. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strikes.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. That one missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Cubs trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Hoskins. That ends the frame. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at American Family Field. And here is Gary Sanchez. Steele back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one not close. It's 2-2. Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second.
Ball.
3-2 now.
Full count.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Lace down the line, could be extra bases. Adames around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about
out to short. Swanson fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Jahmai Jones. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a ball popped up. Settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Cody Bellinger. The pitch. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And that eats him up. Man at first with one gone. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The Brewers leading by 4 here in the second game of the series. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Ground ball could be 2. To Adames, that's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Brewers 5 and the Cubs 1. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Ball.
The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Gomes hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now, Bryce Terang, 1 for 2.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Popped up, and that's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, This is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
No ball.
Sanchez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Hit hard on the ground is short. Swanson fires over to first. That's the third out. Inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. In there at the knees. 1-1.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And the righty deals. Bounce to third. Terang slings it across, and Gomes is retired.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Mervis stands in now and watches strike one. The Cubbies down by 4, and we're at the top of the fifth. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the fifth. So now here's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. That clips the corner.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Two outs. On the ground, Adames. On the run, throw to first. Low throw, and he can't pick it. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Nico Horner, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Swings through that.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Peralta picks to first. Back in safe, really close. Horner, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Just missed the inside corner, and the count is 1-2.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
This one chopped up the middle. Black tosses to first, and that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the We head to the bottom of the 5th. Willie Adames stands in. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Suzuki makes the play. 1 down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Not
1-1.
close with that one. 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Morel throws to first in time.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey Wiemer.
Next for the Brewers, Joey Wiemer. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Two down, nobody on. And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Wouldn't chase that time. That misses the zone. Full count now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The lefty fires. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting the pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And now the lefty. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. The line of the pitch. Bounce to the right. Hoskins handles the chance. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Hard hit left side. And a couple of quick outs.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Bellinger in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. The Brewers leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one clips the corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down here 5-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Smiley.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Well struck left field. Back. Gone. Jahmai Jones with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. The pitch. In the air, left field. Pat makes the grab, one down. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Black. And there's a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the sixth. Tap to first, Mervis. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And now it's Christian Yelich. In the air, left field. Pat makes a nice running catch. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Top of inning number 7. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Peralta back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one.
And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Morel in the box again. Takes the strike. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one. Through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Slice to right, and that's just foul. To short, could be two. Adames over to second. They get the out, but the run scores in the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. And that's in there for strike one. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped on a line. Weimer pulls it in on the run. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cubs 2. Back here at American Family Field. Now the third baseman, Bryce Terang. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Action in the pen down there. Mark Leiter Jr. up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Almonte getting loose as well. Yeah, he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, you rarely ever see three curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see three sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Sanchez, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next from Milwaukee.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. This to third, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a three-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
It's 0-1.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Just missed. Adames off of first with two away. Swing and a miss.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Tosses across to first. Inning over. Milwaukee leaves one. They lead it 6-2. Ready to begin the eighth. Now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the right-hander back to work. Aim for a strike. It's 0-1. Peralta still out there to pitch the eighth and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
That one finds the corner. And that's strike two. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's going to be Nico Horner in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit softly on the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Hoskins. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Wiemer now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Chopped left side. Tosses to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
So they decided against challenging the... Next to hit, Jackson Chourio. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So they... We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andres Munoz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Suzuki leading things off and takes a strike. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the 1st out here in the 9th. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That one to first. Hoskins handles the chance. Steps on first for the out. So they're down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul. Munoz is just one strike away. Two outs. And there's a ball. Right-handed reliever. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.